Erin is on the phone today To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 2 years might be cheating on her. Erin, thank you for your email. Sorry you have to come on the show this way. It's always a last resort, but hopefully we can help you out. Tell us what's going on. Why do you think your husband Craig is cheating?
Well, it all started when I have a really, really tight-knit group of friends. We've been best friends since, high school. We went through college, all of that. And the other day, I get a text message into our group chat, and it was like, hey, we need to talk. Can we all hang out and get girls drinks? So I'm like, it's a big promotion or something. It did sound ominous at first, but I was like, okay, yeah, had no clue it had to pertain to me. And we went out, we got drinks, and two of the girls in our friend group are sisters, and they said that they had gone out for drinks one night, and they had saw my husband out at the bar with another woman.
Oh.
Literally, I thought it was like April Fool's or, a joke, but no, they were very, very serious, and I was like, okay. I sat on it for about 2 days because I didn't know what to do. I've never been put in this situation before. So I finally just brought up the courage and asked him. I was like, oh, hey, Savannah and Mary said that they saw you out the other day with some woman, what were you doing? I tried to make it as casual, non-crazy as I could. And he very quickly, it was almost too quickly, but not quickly enough at the same time. He was like, oh, I went out for drinks with my new boss. She just wanted to go over, the trajectory of the company and talk about some work things outside of work. And he said it all so nonchalantly. I want to believe him.
Sure.
So that was his answer. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, totally makes sense. Nothing has changed with us. He's not acting really different or anything like that, with our conversations or when we get intimate or anything like that. But he has, started showering the second he gets home, which is something he never used to do. That seems like a red flag right there. I'm not crazy in that, right?
No.
Well, so I asked him about that, too. I was like, oh, that's something different, and he's just like, yeah, my new boss just has me working so much harder than I've ever worked before. And I'm just when I get home, I just want to take a moment to wash away the day so that I don't bring it home with me, this and the other. And in one respect, that sounds super nice. And who am I to be you can't have your self-care?
Yeah.
But at the same time, doesn't that feel are you washing away evidence or I don't know.
Is he working harder or harder? That's weird.
Yeah, everything you're asking yourself and us is valid for sure.
And it feels almost, even if he is telling the truth, if I were you, I'd still be unsettled because your friends saw something. So it's just you need to know for sure.
Exactly. I've obviously texted in the group chat, but I have not seen my friends since they told me, because what do I tell them? This is his answer. It sounds super sketch to its own regard, but I want to trust him and I want to believe him, but I don't want to look like the dumb one standing with my heart in my hands at the end of this.
Well, we'll try to figure it out for you. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Erin is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 2 years might be cheating on her because of a few reasons, and we're about to call him and see if we can catch him. But first, Erin, why don't you refresh everybody's memory and tell us why you think he's cheating?
The biggest reason is my friends saw him out getting drinks with another woman. I asked him about it. He said it was his boss. And then the other thing is he just keeps coming straight home from work and going straight into the shower. And again, he says it's because work has been just really hard on him lately, and he wants to take a moment before he relaxes for the night. But I don't know. It just feels like he's washing away the evidence.
I mean, it does sound shady, so we'll see if we can help you out. We're about to call him from the grocery store that you guys are rewards card members at and offer him free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he believes that. And if he does, we'll see if he sends the flowers to you or someone else, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Chitara calling from... I was looking for a rewards card member named Craig.
Okay. Yeah, this is Craig.
Craig, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing call. I'm calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
What did I win?
The flowers.
Oh.
You know what? You might not be aware, but every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us by giving them free flowers delivered from our floral apartment to anybody, anywhere that they want. You've won 36 long stem red roses, complete with a card and a box of chocolates to be delivered anywhere that you want.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how you want to do this. We can do this a few ways. I can either call you back if you don't know who you want to send them to.
Yeah, we could do it now. That's fine.
Oh, great. And now all I would need would be the first and last name of the person. And then we can get, if you want to put anything on a note, and then the address. And you get a confirmation they've been ordered, sent out, and delivered.
Her first name is Francesca.
And the card. Anything to put on the card?
Just keep it simple. I just want to say thank you for believing in me.
Thank you very much for that info. And now I will just let you know that your wife, Erin, is on the phone, and she probably wants to know why you're sending flowers to Francesca.
What?
What is going on here? You say you're not cheating and everything, but like obviously you're sending roses to Francesca. Like what? I'm sorry, but what the hell?
This is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment where we try to catch people cheating by seeing who they send flowers to. And your wife, Erin, hit us up. So that's what this is.
But who's Francesca?
Wow. First of all, this is not what it looks like at all. Okay.
Of course not.
It's not. It's just she's my boss. Okay.
So you're
I'm not
sleeping with
cheating
your
on
boss.
her. No, I'm not. I'm not cheating. I swear I'm not cheating at all. Okay? She's married, by the way.
So you're both cheating. Like that doesn't help your case here.
No, listen, sweetie, listen. Okay. Me and her have been, talking a lot recently because she has a plan for me that involves taking a man position inside the company, and which means a lot more money for me and you, for us. So that's why I've been spending so much time with her.
Craig, like you expect me to sit here and believe that your new boss that showed up out of nowhere, that all of a sudden is taking you out to drinks after hours, and she's been working you so hard that you need to come home immediately and shower every night from work. Like you expect me to believe that now that you're sending her flowers, it's just because you're getting some kind of promotion? Like that sounds ridiculous. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I could see that, but I have been working harder, and I have been. But like the reason why we've been like talking outside of the office, because in order for me to get a promotion, we have to push someone else out, and that's a really difficult thing. It's a really difficult thing to talk about in the office. This is why we've been spending so much time together outside the office.
Okay, but like, why wouldn't you just come to me and tell me that? Like you didn't even tell me you were going out for drinks with her that night that they saw you, and I don't know what to believe. Like this just seems so perfectly concocted.
I've just been under a lot of stress, and I've been trying to work to get this promotion. I'm sorry. I guess I should have told you everything up front instead of you finding out right now. I'm sorry, but like I've just been trying to get this taken care of, but there's nothing going on. I swear, there's nothing. It's literally just about a promotion. That's it.
I can't do this right now. Like this is just too much for me. I can't. I'm going. Bye.
No, don't.
Oh no.
Shoot. Craig.
This is a lot.
Hey Brad, can you call her back?
Yep.
This is legit. You're just trying to figure out a thing with your job, and you're not messing around.
Yeah, that's it. Legally, I could be sued for some of this. So, like, that's why I've been so secretive.
I think we, do we have her back?
Yeah, line 3.
Okay. Hey, Erin?
Yeah.
Nina, do you believe him?
I do believe him. The flowers probably wasn't the best move, but outside of the flowers being sent to the boss, I do understand.
Yeah, I realize the whole flowers thing sounds pretty bad, and I realized I should have never done that. And babe, I should just send it to you, Aaron. I'm so sorry. Listen, I really, really love you, and I appreciate you. You're the most important thing in the world to me. I'm so sorry for the secretiveness and the flowers. I'll buy you 1 billion flowers. I promise. I'm so sorry. And I promise there's nothing going on with my boss. You can meet her. You could talk to her as much as you want. There's nothing going on.
Oh, yeah. Double date her husband and all of you guys, and then you'll know for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm still a little overwhelmed, obviously. This has been kind of a roller coaster since the moment that all of this started. But, I mean, I want to believe you with my whole heart because I love you so much, Craig. I do. I love you so much. And I don't want to have to say that this is how our story ends. So I would love to meet your boss. I think that I'm a pretty good co-partner in letting you confide in me and all of this stress. Like, sounds like all of this has been a lot on you. Not the fake or whatever cheating, but like the new position or whatever. But I need a little bit more communication moving forward. Okay. Like, even if you think it's dumb, even if you think it's dangerous, like I'm your partner in life. Like, you need to tell me things. Okay. So my imagination doesn't do these things.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, babe. I'm so sorry. Like, I messed up on this pretty badly. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you today.
Aaron, for what it's worth, I think he's legit.
I think he is too. And also, I feel good about the backup plan of having the double date dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Well, thank you very much, Craig. Thank you for your time, and good luck.
Thank you guys so much.
Phoebe is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She thinks that her fiancé, Rory, might be messing around, so she definitely wants to find out if he is or isn't before they get married. They've been together for 5 years, I guess. Phoebe, what's going on?
Hey, so I've been with my now fiance for 5 years. I love him very much and I trust him. And like any long-term thing, there are ebbs and flows, and I think that's natural. But lately, we're in more of a disconnected phase, and it feels a little bit different this time.
Okay.
We have a lot going on, I will say. Like, we're trying to find a new place because our lease is up and we have kind of a cranky landlord. So we're trying to move on, and we both work a lot. And he has been working on like a special project recently. So he's been working like 80 plus hours a week.
Wow.
Yeah. So we barely see each other, which is definitely putting strain on the connection. And then he has this boss named Emily. She just texts and calls him constantly, like 24 hours a day, pretty much, like outside of work hours for work related stuff. But he constantly is talking to her, and it really feels like she kind of comes first. Like, if we're spending time together and she texts him or calls him for a work thing, he's like immediately at her beck and call. And like a couple of happy hours and work things that I came with him to, I feel like once she has a couple drinks, she's like very touchy with him. And that makes me a little bit uncomfortable for sure.
Right.
And he doesn't seem to he's just been kind of oblivious to all of this. Like, he doesn't seem to notice that this is weird for me, which is kind of the concerning part. Like I said, I trust him a lot, but this feels a lot different than it has before.
Have you asked him specifically if he's messing around with his boss?
I haven't. I do feel kind of bad for even suspecting him, and it just feels like an awkward thing to bring up because I don't want to seem like the crazy, fiance who's reading into something. But yeah, I haven't asked directly yet. I've just been observing.
I definitely don't think you sound crazy, but I wonder if you would be as concerned if his boss was a man. Do you really think there's a connection here, or is it just, if the phone was ringing all the time and your boss is calling, chances are you're going to answer if your money's attached to it.
That's true.
I don't like the handsy part, though. You have a very valid point there. Do you know if she's in a relationship? Is she single?
I have no idea. Honestly.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Phoebe is on the phone and she thinks that her fiance named Rory might be cheating on her. We're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that he's won free flowers delivered from our floral department. Just our way of saying thank you for shopping. And we'll see if he sends those to his fiance, Phoebe, or to somebody else. And before we do that, Phoebe, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, so I've been with my now fiance for about 5 years, and recently we haven't been seeing much of each other, and he has been getting a lot of out of business hours calls and texts from his boss, who is a woman named Emily. At a couple work events, I felt as the fiance that she was a little touchy with him when she'd had a few drinks, which kind of alerted me. And then recently it was late at night and we were just hanging out at home and he got a text from her and said that he had to go call her about a work thing. And then he ended up having to meet up with her and came home really late and really drunk, which is not like him. So
Yeah.
I'm just feeling pretty out.
I mean, that's kind of strange.
I mean, it's super strange.
Are you ready for us to call him and see if he is or isn't cheating?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from I was looking for Rory.
This is he. Who am I speaking with?
Rory, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. We're calling to say thank you very much for shopping with us and congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What does that mean?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and a card to be delivered anywhere in the United States. Absolutely free.
Wow. Okay.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
Yes. Could you please send them to Phoebe?
Is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Phoebe?
Yes, please. Could you put, I love you. I got awesome news. Please put awesome in all caps if you could. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
Period. And then, dinner, ? And then our sushi joint, ?
Wouldn't it be funny if your news was that you were cheating on her?
I'm sorry, what?
This is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And Phoebe is on the phone listening. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where you see if your significant other might be messing around. And Phoebe...
It's your horse.
Yeah. Phoebe thought you might be out there trying to tame some other horses.
Okay. What is happening? I'm sorry.
Hi. Hey.
Hi.
It's me.
What's going on?
Okay, this sounds silly probably, but I feel like lately you've been so MIA with work and constantly getting calls and texts from Emily. And remember the night that you left to meet up with her at 9:30 and you didn't come home until 1 a.m. and you were wasted?
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a lot. Okay. I can't believe you think I'd be cheating on you, but okay. I kind of get it. Look, I'm sorry about that. Okay. I'm sorry that you think all of these things and that I understand why you see it seems like I'm following her around and I'm at her, beck and call, but there's a reason. Okay. And there's a reason I've been working so much too. And I've been working to score the seal with a new client for a couple of reasons. And the reason my note said awesome news in caps is because I wanted to wait until after the meeting to tell you that not only did the deal go through, but the commission alone, okay, was enough to pay for a new condo and almost pay for the wedding that we want to have, babe.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
baby. You don't
And
want any
by
other
the
horses?
Oh, and by the way, that's great. That's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But the big news is that the reason why I've been working so closely with Emily is that I was shadowing her, okay? And I was shadowing her so I could become a partner in the firm. And so now I'm no longer working under her. That's what the late night meeting was. They were there to tell me that I've been promoted and I've become a partner in the firm.
So I apologize. I shouldn't have gotten so stupid drunk, and I was a jerk for that. And I honestly, baby, I really apologize for that. I was waiting for the perfect time to tell you in the right way. And so, yeah. So, and then I got caught up in the excitement. A couple of drinks were flowing, but I wanted to make it a complete surprise, the promotion and the bonus. So that's why I apologize for you.
Wow. That's great. I'm happy for you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you, and I trust you. I just, without any of that information in context, I was just really anxious and like overthinking everything.
Which is totally understandable considering.
I do. And look, and I, of course, as you know, I've been working off and way too long of hours, and there was an end goal for this, and I definitely get oblivious to, everything around me, when I'm focused on one thing. But this is the one thing that I was focused on, was our future. And so, I'm still sorry, but obviously I hope this is worth it. And that doesn't, make up for, or hopefully it makes up for my stupidity in this time. I just, I hope we can still do date night.
Yeah, of course we can still do date night.
Okay. That's a start. Okay. And yes, boundaries will be had much more so. Take that to the bank.
Okay. Good.
Speaking of bank, how much was the raise?
I can't.
Condo.
We all get to go on a date night.
Yeah.
It's time for To Catch a Cheater, and Rachel is on the phone today, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years might be messing around. So in a second, we'll see if we can catch him. But first, Rachel, sorry you're going through this. What's up? Why do you think Dylan might be cheating on you?
He's just been acting suspicious lately. Like, he's not the kind of guy to be really secretive, but, he's been out partying with coworkers later and later, and then I'll come home and not really get into the details of it, but he's taking his phone everywhere, like including to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just feels more secretive than ever.
Have you asked him about it? Like, just been like, is everything cool, babe? Like,
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, no, I'm just meeting up with the guys.
Is it normal for him to hang out with his coworkers after work like that?
No. And like, he's more stressed than ever. And I feel like something's up. I just want to know what's going on.
So are his coworkers guys, or are there also women there too?
There are women there too.
Okay.
Do you know any of them?
I don't.
Okay. So is he just saying that he's going like right when work is done and they're just going to do their little thing?
Yeah. And I'm trying to be cool about it myself, but I don't know. It feels off.
Well, it's weird when it's all the time. So how does he act when he gets home? Do you guys live together?
Yes. And it just, like, he used to be very bubbly and warm. I mean, that's like actually how we met was at a concert, and he was just really conversational and easy to talk to. And I feel like that side of him is kind of gone.
So just with you or in general?
Well, when we're around each other.
But so do you see that side of him come out with other people, like when he's around other people?
To be honest, we really haven't like hung out with coworkers, or he hasn't come with me anything lately. So
you're living separate lives.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else that has gone on that you think might be weird?
No, I just it's different behavior. So I'm hoping that's what it is. That it's just, maybe work getting to him or something.
And have you talked to him about how you're feeling at all?
Yeah, I mean, every time I ask him about like work and how it's going or hanging out with the guys, he's kind of quick about it. He doesn't really get into the details.
So does he touch you? Like when he comes home, does he try to like cuddle up and be like, sorry, babe? Or is it just cold?
It's been kind of cold, actually.
Yeah, all of this seems really uncomfortable.
Have you tried to like, I'm not going to say touch him, but that sounds weird.
No, I know what you mean though. Like to try to like kind of change things up.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but again, he just like comes home, he goes to the bathroom, he basically goes to bed, he falls asleep. So.
Okay. So seems kind of disinterested, just in general.
Yeah. And it hasn't really felt like it'd be a good time. So I just
want to know if there's somebody else.
Right. Yes.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater. If you're just joining us, Rachel is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Dylan might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store, that he's a rewards card member, and say that every single month we choose one rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to Rachel or to somebody else. Before we do that, though, Rachel, why don't you catch us up on your situation again?
Yeah. So, my guy and I, Dylan, we've been dating for 2 years, met at a music festival, lived together, and lately he's just been acting kind of off. A lot of late nights at work or hanging out with coworkers, and kind of some of his personality feels gone. So I'm just trying to see what's up.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Dylan.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Dylan, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for your business. You're actually this month's big winner. Congratulations. Thank you for shopping with us.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Who are you going to send them to? Do you know?
Send what? What are you talking about?
Well, maybe you haven't seen. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member, completely random, to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? So what, you just like write a card or something?
Yeah, I'll just get some information from you. Like I said, I can do it right now if you know who you want to do it. So send them to right now, or I can call you back whenever you have time.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. You do it now.
Now, great. Okay, cool. All I would need would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then we'll get what's on the card if you want one, and then we'll get the address, and we should be good to go.
All right. Yeah. Can you send them just to Emily?
Okay, Emily. And do you want to put anything on a card to Emily?
Yeah. You could put thanks for being my partner in crime.
Thanks for being my partner in crime. That's cute. Yes, I can do that. Thanks for being my partner in crime to Emily. You know who might actually have questions about that part right there?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, your girlfriend Rachel might have some questions about that part right there. This is actually the Jubal show. It's a radio show. And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend Rachel is actually on the phone listening. Mm-hmm. And probably has some questions.
Dylan, like Emily, are you serious? Who the hell is Emily?
Oh, wait, Rachel? Are you serious right now?
What? Yes. What? Are you cheating on me? Dylan, what is going on?
I'm really not. I'm not interested in talking about this with radio DJs. Are you kidding me right now?
What? Don't make this about us.
Yeah, what it is about. You can't just call me like a normal. You can't just call me like a normal fucking human.
Who's Emily?
Who is Rachel? Exactly. What do you do?
What? I'm your girlfriend. Now tell me who
I don't even know who you are right now. You got me on the radio?
Okay, Dylan, who is Emily?
Yeah.
And just why can't you answer the question? Just answer the question.
I mean, what was the question?
Who is Emily?
Did you really just ask what?
I mean, I have a lot of questions. I mean, why don't I don't know. What does it matter?
Are you not concerned that your girlfriend thinks you're cheating on her and you just sent flowers to someone named Emily who's your partner in crime?
Yeah.
I'm not concerned. I'm not. No. I'm concerned about you, but you're probably going to feel like
Oh my God. Stop.
So you should probably just back off.
Dylan, why?
All right. She's my project manager, Rachel. I told you work has been stressful and we're planning a big launch and she's been helping me stay on track.
Why are you even sending her flowers?
Because she's been working overtime to make sure everything goes smoothly, and it's a gesture of appreciation, Rachel. Have you ever heard of that?
Why are you talking to your girlfriend like that? She's the one that feels like you have been shady and somewhere else and cheating on her. And instead of hearing her out and trying to make her feel better, you're talking down to her while you're sending flowers to your boss, which could be an HR violation if there's nothing going on there. I don't understand.
I don't think a radio show was the place to figure it out, honestly.
Well, okay, well, that's your opinion, but we're here now. So what are you going to do about it?
I mean, I honestly think I'm going to have to probably break up with Rachel because who puts their partner in this position? It's crazy.
Rachel, this is a good thing. And I still don't believe he's not cheating.
Aww. Yeah. I'm speechless. I don't know who Dylan is. You don't even sound like yourself right now.
What do you say? Of course, honestly, I would have been. I probably should have just cheated. I probably should have just cheated because I'm getting in trouble for standing up for myself anyway. Like you don't trust me.
You're not helping. You're not helping. This sounds stuck.
You know what? Actually, I'm just going to help you out, and I'm going to go and get my stuff out of the house. So come back in a couple hours, and you won't have to see me again.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, bye then. Bye. Yeah. Fine.
Bye.
Wow.
Rachel, he just hung up.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I feel like you're going to be better off no matter what, even if he didn't cheat. That didn't sound cool at all.
No, my gosh, no question about that.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. That's definitely not what I was expecting.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like, I'm sure I'm going to be sad about this, but, like, that was so weird. So I think right now, the sad of going home to an empty house sounds really good right now.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Good luck.
All right, well, thanks.
Seth is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been with his girlfriend, Allison, for 4 years, and I guess they just moved in with each other about a year ago, but he thinks that she might be cheating now, so we'll see if we can help him out. Seth, thank you for your email and agreeing to do the War of the Roses To Catch a Cheater, man. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so my girlfriend and I moved in together about a year ago. In the last 3 months or so, it just seems like she's not happy with the relationship. We haven't had sex anymore. She says that she's constantly tired. I don't know if it's all in my head, but it just seems like the telltale signs of someone cheating are all there. It's like there's the sex thing, but then she just seems to lash out at me for nothing. She starts fights on days that we finally get to spend together. She's working so much. We both work 10 and 11-hour days, so it's like when we finally spend time together and she's starting fights, it's a lot.
What is she picking fights about? I mean, are they even legit things, or is it just kind of like nitpicking you?
No, just nitpicking me.
So, Nina, in a relationship, when you start nitpicking, well, like, what would you say that would mean?
It just means that they're starting to get on my nerves. I mean, to be honest. And usually there's no reason for it. It would just be, sometimes when you're feeling agitated about other things in life, it's easier to take out your frustration on the person that's closest to you, which is kind of sucky and a bit of a cop-out, but happens a lot.
Right.
So maybe like her work stuff is legit. I mean, does she go anywhere else? Like, does she leave the house by herself outside of work, or is she doing anything else to blow off steam?
No, I mean, she works a lot. I work a lot. And when she's tired, she's just there at the house. I mean, I thought that it was the fact that we moved in together, right? It's a big change and it's hard. I've been trying to be as attentive to her. I've been there for her when she needs me, but when she nitpicks like that and gets on me, it feels like I'm being pushed into a corner. And I love her, but it feels like I'm stuck.
Are you engaging? Like, are you yelling back, or are you just taking it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking it.
Why do you go to cheating right away?
Well, she's also mentioned this guy named Jerry every once in a while.
Okay.
I'll bring something up and she'll just be like, oh, well, Jerry says this or Jerry says that. And it just sounds like it's a guy that she's been going to for advice.
Like a coworker? Who's Jerry? Do you know?
Well, she says it's some work friend.
Okay.
That on top of everything else, it really seems like she could be cheating.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, we've been together for 4 years. I never thought that it would get to this point.
Okay.
I just think that something's really going on with this Sherry dude.
Okay. Seth is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 4 years, Allison, might be cheating on him. They just moved in together a year ago, and we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she shops at and say that we just reimagined our whole new floral department. It's amazing. We do flower delivery now, and she's the lucky winner this month of free flowers delivered to anybody that she wants to send them to, and see if she sends them to her boyfriend, Seth, or to someone else. And Seth even has an idea of who he thinks it might be. Before we call her, Seth, just refresh everybody's memory on your situation and what's going on.
My girlfriend and I moved in together about a year ago. In the last 3 months, it just seems like she's not happy with the relationship, and I've tried talking to her. She's closed off, and I think that there's a guy named Jerry that's in her life somehow. I don't know who he is, but I have a feeling that it's someone that she's with.
Oh, Seth, you sound so sad.
I know you do. All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Allison, who's a rewards card member at...
Yeah, this is Allison. Who's this?
Allison, please don't hang up. My name is Jordan, and I'm calling from the grocery store saying, congratulations, you're this month's big winner.
What? Winner for what?
For the flowers.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's so great. I didn't even know that you guys did this. That's awesome. Thank you.
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member, totally random, to say thank you for shopping by giving them free flowers delivered from our beautiful new and improved floral department. I don't know if you've been in lately, but we're doing delivery now. We're trying to get the word out and also say thank you very much for being a loyal customer.
Wow. Thank you. That's great.
You've won a bouquet of your choosing and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want to, absolutely free.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
So all we would need to do from here is there's a few ways we can go about this. It would just take a matter of minutes over the phone if you know who you want to send the flowers to. And I can, if you don't have that right now, I can call you back, or you can set up a time to come into the store. Most people don't go with that option because it's kind of a pain.
Oh, no, I definitely know who I want to send them to. I want to send them to my boyfriend, obviously.
All right. So let's start with the name first and last of your boyfriend.
Yeah, my boyfriend's name is Seth.
Okay. And last name? All right. And how long you been with your boyfriend, just out of curiosity?
We've been together for 4 years now.
4 years? Oh, wow. You ever think about, stepping out on your man?
No, that has literally never even crossed my mind. I love my boyfriend so much. I would never even think about that.
Okay, on to the other stuff here. You know what? I'll just let you know that this is not the grocery store.
Oh, who is this then?
My name is Jubal from a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Okay.
I'm here too.
And I'm Victoria. I'm also here.
And we do a segment on our show where if you suspect your significant other of cheating, we can try to find out if they are by seeing who they send flowers to. And your boyfriend, Seth, is on the phone, been listening the whole time. And
yeah.
Oh my God, Seth, are you there?
Yeah, Allison, I'm here.
Oh my God.
Like so relieved right now.
Wait, why would you think that I was cheating?
For a multitude of things, Allison. I mean, you can't deny that we've been distant. And who is this Jerry that you keep talking about?
Oh my God. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just like a little mad right now because I think I'm just kind of like in shock right now. No, I'm not cheating on you, but you're right. Like things have been off lately and I had been hiding something from you, but I am not cheating on you and I would never, ever do that to you. Okay, so Jerry is actually my doctor. I know I lied to you and I said that he was one of my friends from work, but we both work a lot. And when we first moved in together, we were, having sex with each other all the time. Like we were crazy, like bunny rabbits.
Good for you.
Well, I just kind of started like freaking out a little bit because I was scared that I would get pregnant. And so I went on the pill. And the reason that I keep bringing up Jerry is because I've been having some really, really bad side effects from the pill. Like I get these like insane mood swings and I just start lashing out at people or crying and just feeling super, super tired all the time. So my doctor, he's just been giving me advice with all the side effects I've been having. And I don't know, I just felt like feeling really weird, babe, about bringing it up to you. I guess I was just trying to handle it on my own. And I don't know, we both just work so much and we get stressed out and tired. And I just didn't want you to have to worry about this too, on top of everything else.
Babe, why didn't you talk to me about this? I mean, this is a really big decision. I feel like we should both have a say in.
I get it. It's not that I don't want to have kids with you. Like, obviously someday I want to have kids with you, but we both just work so much and we've only been living together for like a year now. And I don't know, I just feel like in order to have a kid, we should like get to a point in our lives where we're not just both focusing so much on work and on adjusting to living with each other. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think that going on the pill was going to cause all those side effects. Like, I thought that I would just be normal and, you know, everything would be fine. But then I just started feeling really guilty when I started getting really tired and I started like starting fights with you all the time. And I don't know, I just thought it would be easier to try to deal with it by myself.
The mood swings, that's why you've been argumentative?
Yeah, totally. It doesn't have anything to do with you or with us. I think it's really just the pill. And I've just been having really bad mood swings and side effects from it. I'm sorry I didn't come to you and talk to you about it. I really thought I could figure it out by myself.
No, I get it. I understand. I promise that I will be more patient with you.
Thank you. I mean, you haven't done anything wrong at all. Like, you have been like a literal saint. Like, you have been perfect and amazing. And honestly, I'm actually glad that like this is all out in the open now. And I feel like I don't have to hide anything from you anymore because you have already just been like the most amazing boyfriend I have ever had. And now I feel like our relationship can get even better and stronger because now, you know, the truth is finally out in the open. So thank you so much, Seth.
You guys are so nice.
I know, seriously. You guys, Allison, you should get rid of those pills and have a kid. You guys are so nice. You deserve a kid.
Make more people like you. Yeah. Gosh, I love it.
Well, Seth, I'm glad you found out she wasn't cheating, and I'm glad that you guys, you know, were able to get it all out there in the open.
I'm glad you understand each other and just there's so much love.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I definitely, you know, want to have kids someday, but I think for now, I'm just going to work on getting the pill right and
all right.
figuring out these mood things.
Okay, good luck.
So nice.
Grayson is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he's been married to his wife, Everly, for 5 years, but now he thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help him out. Grayson, I'm sorry you're in the spot, man. What's up? What's going on with your wife? Why do you think she's cheating?
Like just recently, she's changed. She's on her laptop a lot more. She's on her phone a lot more, and this is like late at night, and like not even in the living room. Like she'll go to like our office to the side, and she'll be in there on the computer or you know, or on her phone.
Is she working though? Like it sounds like, does she take on new responsibilities?
No, I mean, as far as I know, no.
Okay.
She hasn't gotten like a raise or anything like that. Oh, but that's the other thing is that when she is, you know, in the same room, I'll see her look at her phone and she'll laugh at something, and I'll say, "Oh, you know, what's up?" And she's like, "Oh, nothing."
Okay.
And there was one time she had her phone down, and I just saw a notification pop up, and it was all I saw was the contact, and the contact was E, you know, the letter E, and a heart emoji.
Oh.
and that's why I asked. I was like, "Hey, who's that?" And she just kind of brushed it off. She just said it's it's a coworker.
I'm sorry, I don't have a heart next to your name, Jubal.
No, yeah,
I should, I guess.
No, that would probably be. Even for me, I'd be like, "That's a little weird. Why is there a heart next to it?" Like that is kind of strange for a coworker.
Yeah, so that the time that she's spending away and laughing and not being completely open about everything, that heart, and then I have noticed she's dressing up.
Okay,
like looking nice. I mean, she works at home.
Oh,
so there's not a whole lot of reason to be dressing up. But for like the 7 years I've known her, she's always been like Miss Casual. That's it. And to see like, oh, you're starting to like dress. What is? It's all of this put together.
Yeah.
It kind of tipped me over to the point of just like, okay, we need to do something.
Have you asked her about any of this stuff?
Well, like I said, when I saw the E with the heart, and I said, "Oh, who's that?" And I'm trying to keep it super light, and she said, "Coworker." So I'm like, okay, well, that's her answer. I don't want to accuse her or just say you're lying. But...
No, right. I was just thinking like when she's dressed up, if you're like, "Hey, babe, you going somewhere today?" Like, who are you going to see? Because if she's working at home, that is weird.
It's just that, I just felt like dressing up, which every once in a while, sure, but like it's a lot.
Yeah.
Lately. Like 3 or 4 times a week.
Huh.
She's never been this way before.
Okay.
Never been this way.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Grayson is on the phone, and he thinks that his wife of 5 years, Everly, might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to Grayson or to somebody else. Grayson, before we do that, though, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
We've been married for 5 years, and lately she's spending a lot of time on her phone and her laptop, and she's not really sharing who she's talking with. I saw a contact on her phone that said E and a heart. She said it was a coworker, and she's just been like dressing up way more than she ever has in the past 7 years I've known her.
And she works at home.
So she works at home. So all signs point like she's hiding something, and I hope she isn't, but
right.
Are you ready for us to try and see if we can catch her if she is?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial her number right now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Everly.
Oh, yes. Hi, that's me.
Hi, Everly, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Yay. I didn't expect that. What does that entail?
Oh, well, maybe you didn't know this, but every single month we choose one rewards card member to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer by gifting them 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want from our new and improved floral department.
Oh, wow. Well, yay. Thank you.
Thank you. How it works is this. If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information over the phone. So first thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then we'll get what do you want to put on the card if there's anything, and then we'll get the address.
Okay. Let's deliver it to Evan.
Okay, Evan. And the last name on that? And then do you want to put anything on a card to Evan?
Sure. Let me think here. Okay. How about every moment with you feels like magic, and I can't wait until we can finally be together. Love you, E.
Okay. Got that. And now I will let you know that your husband, Grayson, is on the phone listening and probably has some questions, because this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where we see who you send flowers to. And your husband had some questions, so he wanted to see who you'd send them to. Grayson?
Who is Evan?
Grayson, why would you call a radio show instead of talking to me?
Who is Evan?
Okay. He's someone that I met through a work forum online. And
what?
Yeah. Look, I started this. I guess I'll just be honest. This is a little embarrassing doing this over a radio show instead of just talking to you in person.
Well, your husband told us that he has tried talking to you about it, and you told him that he was just a coworker and kind of laughed it off, but wouldn't really address his concerns.
Yeah, I guess I made excuses because he's never asked me outright, and I guess I didn't know how to tell you, Grayson, that I had been unhappy because you're always busy with work. You always have other priorities other than me, and over time that can really take a toll.
Why didn't you just come to me? Why couldn't you just come to me instead? If you're going behind my back and you didn't.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's so hard to tell somebody. I never planned something like this, So I mean, how do I go up to you and just say this? It
would have been better than this. Than what you're with Evan, and Evan is in my life now. This is the.
I know you're right. You're right. We've gotten closer emotionally over time, and I haven't been as close to you physically because I have been with Evan. Might as well just rip the Band-Aid off now and tell you everything since we're here.
How long has it been going on, Everly?
Oh God, I don't even. It's been a while. I would say probably about, I don't know, maybe 7-8 months.
What?
Wow.
That's a long time.
8 months. 8 months.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
This is somebody I'm more serious about. I can't just. It's complicated.
Is this really happening? This is real, right? This is real. This is happening.
I wish it wasn't, but yeah.
Are you trying to work things out with Grayson now that this is out in the open, or you think you're leaning more towards being with Evan?
Oh my God, I'm so torn. I'm not sure.
I can't possibly see any future on how this would work. 8 months. 8 months? You've been lying to me every day. No, how you can't come back from that. Are you what? No. I don't
know if I want to come back to it. I'm not sure if I even want to come back to it. We've lost it a long time ago.
Well, otherwise you don't even have the option now. You don't have the option.
It doesn't sound like Grayson's lost it. It sounds like you've lost it. And instead of talking to Grayson, you decided to cheat on him.
I don't know I don't know. There's no way around it, really. I know that my feelings for Evan are serious, I wouldn't have just done this for just anyone.
Well, whatever your reason is, you're here now. Grayson, I'm so sorry.
8 months.
I'm sorry. I never thought we would be here either, but I've been neglected for a very long time.
No, that's not an excuse, though, Everly, to cheat.
Look, I don't know who you guys are, and I don't need the judgment right now. This is already enough on me, Grayson. We will talk about this later, but as of right now, I really don't need the extra judgment, and I am going to go.
Grayson, she hung up, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. I know. Do you have friends or anywhere you can go right now? Family?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yes. I can talk to, yes. I'll be okay. It's better to know than not know, and it sucks, but yeah, it's good. It will be good.
It will.
It will.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, take care. Keep in touch with us if you need anything. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.